It's been amazing. I mean, it's not only in quantity, like the numbers have gone way up, but it's also in like the quality of the education of the soccer fan base, the game day experience with, you know, the flags and the smoke. And what we've tried to say is, you know, soccer has a very specific way of doing a game day experience. You know, the scarf is a big one. And when I first said, hey, we want to do scarves, everyone was like, wait, you're doing scarves in Arkansas in August, like genius idea. So we just started saying, hey, this is what soccer is. So we even put together a little like, here's how you can wear your scarf, kind of a spoof. You know, no one's gonna wear a scarf in August, but that's what you do in soccer. Blinded by the light. And now we've got some of the smokes when we score and just the chants and the singing. So we're trying to bring like the experience, the quality, as well as the quantity, and it's been a lot of fun to see.
We pass out scarves at our games and everything, and you can see everyone in the stands have them, and they start to wave them around once like the music goes on, or like when we score a goal, they just like wave it around like it's a lasso, and it's just like really fun because we look in their stands and there's like hundreds of people just waving it around. It's like, like they're supporting us. Like, that's awesome. We're like very thankful that they come to our games and cheer us on.
It's exhilarating. I mean, it just gets all of us pumped up. There's really no other feeling than seeing everyone cheering you on, all the drums, everyone just screaming. It's just unbelievable.
Most people would say this is one of the hardest places in the country to play. And I think it's fans, I think it's game day experience, I mean the vibe, the energy. You know, what we do requires a lot of energy and effort, and you know, anytime you have that extra boost, I mean, I think we're undefeated at home last year. I mean, we are really, really difficult to beat at home. And it's a huge, I mean, we have the best fans. Everyone says it, but Arkansas has the best fans, right? There's no pro sports, there's, you know, this is what people will root for, all the passion you feel. And when you feel that from them, it just elevates you.
Usually late in games, you know, you're tired, you just kind of want it to be over, but if you're tired, I mean, you got to go to overtime, so you want those fans, you want the drums, you want everyone chanting, you want all of that to drive your team, to drive yourself, to not give up. And it's just, whenever you feel like you can't go anymore, they're there to help us, the fans are there to help us, and that's what we really like.
When we have that home field advantage and they're cheering us on, we're all just like, we have to do it. Like, we have to grind through this and win for them because they're coming out to support us. So we want to get a win for them. So I know everyone on the team just looks to each other and we're all like, we got to grind this out.
You know you're fighting for the shirt and for the state and for the university, and we have a lot of pride in being a part of the Razorback athletic program. But it's in front of you when you're at home. Like, you can tangibly feel it. When you're on the road, you know, it's an idea that you're committed to, it's a principle. But when you're at home, like, there's 3,000 people there that are yelling for you. You know, it's a constant reminder that this is bigger than us.
One of the biggest games for Coach Hale and his program was a 2-1 victory over soccer powerhouse Duke in 2016.
I was out there with the coach of Duke before the match, and we were out there 30 minutes before kickoff, and there's probably 1,000 people out there. And he looked over at me, he's like, I wouldn't have agreed to come if I knew it was gonna be this, you know, kind of joking around. But we had 3,000 people there, we beat them 2-1, it was the biggest win in program history. I mean, most people would point to that as like one of the defining moments for our program, and the fans were, I mean, they have highlights of it. The fans were unbelievable. I mean, when we scored the goal, the cameras are shaking, and it was awesome.
It was the biggest crowd we've ever gotten. We beat them 2-1, so it was like amazing. It was so fun. That was, there were so many people, like along the side, in the stands, like it was not silent at all. And I don't know, that was just an awesome feeling.
You know, Robbie Church is the coach of Duke, and he's a legend and a wonderful. And afterwards, after he was like, yeah, I wouldn't have come if I didn't know him, to be all this, kind of joking around. But I mean, he mentioned like the fans were like nothing he'd seen before.
I think we definitely had a growth of our fan base since I've been here. From my freshman year to my senior year, we've had more people come and support. Like, the same guy after every home game comes up and says hi to us, and like that started from my freshman year to my senior year. Now there's like multiple of the same people that I recognize, and they're like, great game, Stephanie, and like I don't know, that's just an awesome feeling. They're like, we come to every home game, like we support you guys, and I don't know, that's just awesome to hear that people are consistent and they're coming to our games and supporting us, so we're pretty lucky.
I think fans want to come and watch, but they want to feel like they help their team win. And they want to feel like they're part of it, and they want to be connected to it. When you're connected to something and you feel like you're helping them win, that's a different level of investment.